Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're warmer than me right now. It is currently like -5 degrees Celsius, which is what, mid-20s Fahrenheit. And my poor chickens are as fed up about the cold as you can get when you're a chicken. Never thought chickens could get fed up, but they do. I've had to fix their water, I think 5 or 6 times today, just to make sure they've got warm food. I've been bringing them porridge, and I've also been defrosting their water because it's been getting really, really cold, and you know, it's already ice. I brought this water out a few hours ago. There's already ice forming, so I'm just making sure that the waterers are actually producing water and that the chickens are happy. But obviously that's not what I want to talk to you about today. What I want to talk to you about today is the concept that electric vehicles and sustainability as a whole is still being marketed as a luxury item. And it's something that I think irks everybody on the Transport Evolved team. I know that it was discussed this week in the company chat with Erin and Kate and the other Kate and the rest of the team. And it was kind of prompted by the Audi e-tron GT reveal event, in which it was kind of discussed and kind of portrayed that sustainable materials and sustainability was still something of a luxury item, that it was a feature that people were prepared to pay extra money for. And that made me think, you know, while that is technically correct, while we do have lots and lots of people paying insanely large amounts of money to have something that is sustainable, it's not sustainable to sell sustainability as a luxury. So my question to you today is, when is sustainability, when is being green, when is driving an electric vehicle, when is doing environmentally responsible things going to become just something that people do because they want to be green or they want to be sustainable? When is it going to stop being a status symbol? Now, I'm not going to try and tar everybody with the same brush, because I know for a fact that there are people out there who, you know, have got a bit of money and they buy the latest and greatest Tesla. They buy, you know, all of the luxury products that go into a sustainable lifestyle. They might have a really fancy energy monitoring system in their house. They might have super efficient heating. They might have carbon offsetted their flights and their lifestyle. But right now, in order to do that, you have to have a lot of money. And when you keep portraying something that's sustainable as a luxury feature, you get to a point where you're actually putting people off owning it because maybe they don't want to be seen as buying a feature that's super expensive, or maybe companies stop or don't bother marketing something to regular buyers for other benefits. So you think, for example, about the Hummer EV. It is a premium luxury product. You know, it's a vehicle that's being sold as a high-end vehicle for people who can afford the $100,000 plus of its price tag. And your regular run-of-the-mill person is not going to be able to afford it. And yet there is an argument which says that in order to afford a more affordable car, in order to build a more affordable car, goodness, there's a lot of snow on these steps. In order to build a more affordable car, you have to start out with something luxury. And that's something that a lot of car companies have discussed. You know, you start out with a really expensive product. Oh, good. The water hasn't frozen for the birds yet. I've been defrosting this multiple times today as well. In order to have a more affordable vehicle, you have to start with a high-end one and then work your way down. Now, I can think of some companies that haven't done that. I mean, I don't understand Leaf was ever marketed as a high-end luxury vehicle. I think it was marketed as, in fact, in the name, leading environmentally friendly, affordable family car. The backronym that was terrible from day one. But we're 10 years on now, and we're still treating sustainability as a luxury, which just irks me and everybody else that I've spoken to about it. So I want to know in the comments below, when do you think sustainability is going to stop being marketed as a luxury item, is going to stop being used as something that people do who've got lots of money but nobody else can afford to do? Because I don't believe that that is true. There are lots of great DIY projects out there proving that you can convert your own car to electric on a budget. There are some new electric cars coming to market that prove that you can have an electric car without breaking the bank. And moreover, it costs you less in the long term, you know, total cost of ownership. But yet, you know, and especially with the luxury brands, the high-end models, they're focused on sustainability by saying we've got these fancy new eco materials, rather than using affordable materials that we already have and going, this is a car that everybody can afford. It's sustainable in its manufacturer. It's sustainable with regards to how you use it on a daily basis. You know, it has a low carbon footprint. That route seems to be more sensible. So let me know below when you think sustainability is not going to be a luxury thing anymore. And also, when you think that everybody will be able to afford sustainability. It is so cold. The air is cold. I'm struggling to breathe a little bit. It is so cold. Brr. I hope that wherever you are, it's warmer. We don't normally get cold like this, and I'm sure if you come from a really warm place, you're going, I'm really cold. And if you come from a really cold place, you're just laughing at me, because we're supposed to get a foot of snow between now and tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for keeping us sane in the last couple of weeks. We have a video coming up next week. The Bolt EUV is going to get its reveal later today. So there's a video coming on that. I've already seen it. I'm on embargo and I can't say anything about it until tomorrow. So, or later today. I'm not going to push the video today because it's going to happen late in the evening for some of you. So there'll be a video push tomorrow. I'd rather take my time and make a decent video about it. If you have been watching, thank you. I haven't stolen that from Robert, although I guess that's what he says. So maybe I did just steal it from Robert. Robert, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thing. This is what happens. This is why I use a script. Because when I don't use a script, I ramble. Keep evolving.